This is Eagle Owl, man, and today I'll be talking about Marcus Spears or Swagu, whatever you want to call him. He's saying mental error / youth will be the downfall of the Eagles. And also I want to talk about Jalen Hurts, basically elite phone call with Patti LaBelle. It was nice, it was sweet, but let's just get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's Mauro Jamel. Shout out to Eagle Owl, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
No news right now. Whatever comes out with OTAs, pictures, or anything, of course, I'm gonna break it down. But I was watching the mainstream media to get a feel, and they had a segment where they're like, "Where's the biggest concern of each team?" And the Eagles came up, and they saying the biggest concern with the Eagles is youth. Expectations with youth sometimes could be a bad formula, and I somewhat agree, but it's not like these dudes never been anywhere. Most of these dudes coming from Georgia, Alabama, and things like that, and they got the veteran presence. But let's hear Swagu explain his explanation why.
It's how deep the Philadelphia Eagles were up front and defensively. But when you bring youth into the fold, mixed with expectations to not only get back to a Super Bowl, but to legitimately have a chance to win one. And in this league, it is about making plays, but it also is about not making mental errors. And mental errors are things that usually follow young players. And it's not an indictment on them. It's just the way of the league when things are going fast and you're in a lot of different situations. So that'll be the part that I want to see if can take hold, and they can be ready by the time this team gets into the playoffs, because it's a no-brainer that they'll be competing at a high level and in some high-leverage games this season.
Yeah, we just talked about championship window.
You see, his explanation wasn't like horrible. He just trying to come up with, if anything you could be concerned about the Eagles, he's saying is that, which is, like I said, somewhat true, but I could tell these dudes came from like smaller schools that never been anywhere, smaller schools that never played in a championship game. But we talking about dudes that played in it, won it, lost it. So that's why I like us getting guys from the SEC. But I mean, he has a point. We banking on Jalen Carter. We don't know what he's going to be in the NFL. We banking on Nolan Smith future. We don't know where he's going to be in the NFL, even though he's becoming my favorite player. But we really don't know what he's going to be in the NFL. So yeah, man, that's all I got to say about that. So it's no knock on him. It's no really knock on him. But let's get into Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts leaked phone call with Patti LaBelle. Let me go ahead and play that phone call.
Of you, I thought we might meet you tonight, but when they said that you would be on film, I said, it's okay, I'm going to meet you in person one day.
We're going to make it happen. How about that? We're going to make it happen. I appreciate everything that you're doing tonight, and I can't wait to see it.
Thank you so much.
I really do. I'm a young guy, but I have a very old soul. And
I know you do.
I'm in tune to everything.
I know you do have an
really
old soul.
You. This means a lot to me and my family.
Oh, please keep on keeping on.
All right, Jalen Hurts is beloved, man. That's all I can say about Jalen Hurts. If I was able to post short, I would have just made a little short of this, but I got to make a video about this because I had problems with shorts. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is loved. We already know Patti LaBelle is like his favorite singer ever, so I know that feels good for him to get that call. I believe this was before the Super Bowl. It was like very beginning of February or very end of January. And Patti LaBelle was just congratulating him, and Jalen Hurts was like, I got an old soul, love your music. And Jalen Hurts definitely do have an old soul, and it definitely shows on the field. Jeffrey Lurie's like, yo, I got some kids that's his age. I think he's more mature than them. So yeah, man, that's just Jalen Hurts for you, man. On and off the field, just a mature guy working on himself. If he tell you he's 24, you'll think he's lying. He looks like he's 24, but he got a soul of a 44-year-old. So Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. But hey, man, what do you think of how do you feel, man? Is the expectations too high for our young guys? I personally think it's not. But if we wanted to nitpick, you can be like, well, they do got a lot of young guys, and hopefully it falls together, especially on the defensive side. So I think these guys live up to the expectation. I don't see N'Kobe Dean, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Sidney Brown, and these dudes just, folding. But if you had to nitpick, you're like, well, that can be a possibility. Sometimes with youth and expectations can be too high. But this is Eagle Al, man.